My name is Morgan Peckinham, aka Mogey. I'm just an all-around old jumping fast guy locally here in Reno, Nevada. I got into biking when I was age 7. I watched a commercial in 1974 BMX race in Oakland, and I was like, I go, Mom, you gotta take me up to this race. And then with mountain biking, I started off 1982, my dad came home with a mountain bike. Fast forward, 1986, downhilling started. I got interested because I crashed my motorcycle so damn bad that I couldn't even ride anymore. So I rented a mountain bike and I entered this downhill race and probably ended up 30th or something. After that, I was hooked and I was ready to rock and roll. Okay. In the off seasons in the summer, I would ride mountain bikes, and I wanted to be the fastest dude around, so that's pretty much my story there. So, and then from there, it kept snowballing into races, and try to dominance in my local area, and just having a lot of fun with it, and innovating new things for the bikes and stuff like that through the years. But I've never lost the passion, and the passion is just awesome. So. In between that, I was also a world-class speed skier, which we ski over 150 miles per hour on skis. So really, I remember watching a National Geographic show, and they had some speed skiers. And I was like, what the heck, those guys look like Darth Vader. I want to be that. So that was my main goal. The highlights that I have, mainly in skiing, are going racing on the World Cup and actually beating the World Cup speed skiing world champion in 1991, fair and square on U.S. soil. And that was a big thing because I used to have all these guys on my wall as a kid. I had Graham Wilkie, Michael Prufer, C.J. Mueller, and I just dreamed every day of being where they were. And eventually I was there racing these guys, and then eventually I beat every single dude on the wall. So that was a great accomplishment. Okay, some of the struggles I've encountered basically with mountain biking solely is, at the time in the 90s, I was racing against some of the best racers in the world, like John Tomac and Jeremy Purdy, Sean Palmer, and none of those guys had families at the time. And I was the only guy out there that had a family, a full-time job, and just rarely any time to really train. Another problem I had too was I got to a point where I got very, very fast, started to get picked up by some companies, and I met a young lady, and she basically, I got a little, what they say is pussy whipped. I pretty much kicked the bike to the curb, and I wanted to ride her instead. So that was a bad thing to do. With today, basically the struggles is just as you get older, injuries, say like your shoulders or your ankles and things like that, and then just trying to keep up with the industry and the bikes. The actual pricing of the bikes are just enormous. So basically I ride a $900 bike, a $600 bike, and the way I keep in this sport is I paint for a friend of mine named Cam Zink, and I just go, hey man, you need your trim painted? I need a fork. And so that's how we work things. I could not do this sport without Cam Zink and some of the parts that he flows me. I think with the young generation, I really do think that if they're really interested in the sport, take it slow. Don't go out there and think you're gonna get a factory ride the next day out. But it's just a lot of hard work. You gotta have a dream. And if you have that dream, you can make it happen. That's what these kids don't understand today. It's not just given to you. There's kids out there that got serious talent. And sometimes they may not go anywhere. That's what parents don't understand. They may get their kid into it really, really young, and he's going to be a star by 16. He's got a car, he's got girls, he's got beer, screw bikes, whatever, but it's that kid that's working really, really hard and really, really wants it. And sometimes if he has the funding, that helps, but you got to realize there's always going to be someone better than you. You just have to work harder. That's it.